Sa Rateta 2022 or 334 degrees. Sa Rateta is probably one of our most beloved wines, both internally in Vini Vista in the team, but also for you, our members. It's one of the wines that has been with us from the beginning. And I think the reason it's so loved is that it has always been good. It's the wine that, even from the first vintage, showed really, really well. Whereas some of our other wines have needed a bit more work in terms of blending, in terms of maturity, in terms of fine-tuning. Sa Rateta, people have always loved. You and us. But that doesn't mean that we've become lazy. Not at all. So of course we've refined the work in the vineyards as well, but we have also really, really worked on the selection of barrels. It's a blend of Syrah and Cabernet, but a specific kind of Cabernet that suits really well our soils and climate in Mallorca, a very specific one. And this year it was really choosing the right barrels. We worked with different coopers, so different companies that makes the barrels. Different types of wood. Well, it's all oak, but from different forests, different toasting degree, and it all provides a completely different expression. So basically the same wine goes into different barrels, and each barrel develops a unique personality. So what's very, very, very particular with this wine is the blend of the barrels. It's not only new barrels this year, it's also barrels that have been used for 2 years or even 3 years. So we have some new oak, we have some older oak, and all of this adds to the complexity and harmony of the wine. It really, really has this beautiful, beautiful smell of Syrah. And when I say that, Syrah is known for having a lot of licorice notes, but sweet, raw licorice. It has plums, it has dark cherries, so it's dark fruit. And then it also has this year more exotic note of warm spices, you could call them, so cloves, even cinnamon, nutmeg, and pepper. It smells delicious. Yeah. Also on the palate, it really manages in combining the dark fruit, the crunchy, dark, polished. Like it's polished because it's seamless, it's velvety, and then with the spice, leathery notes, tobacco, and that licorice that keeps coming back. It's a very, very complex wine this year because of the selection of barrels and the work on that. It's also amazingly well done with the work on the tannins. It's silky, it's soft. This is really what we managed with the 2022 reds. Gorgeous. In terms of food here, well, I could drink this on its own, but after drinking half the bottle, we usually get hungry and I would go to the kitchen. I wouldn't really cook here. I don't call this cooking. It's heating up good product. Taking a perfect piece of steak on the side, let it rest for a while, serve it with a simple salad. This wine should be the main character and should just have some food on the side. This is a great wine, great simple food. You'll be happy and you'll happily drink the rest of the bottle. But I'm thinking about music with this wine. I often do. This here for me is Metallica. This is Nothing Else Matters. I don't even need to eat with this. I could just lean back, very loud, Metallica on. I don't know why, but that's this wine for me. I tend to call it our Sa Rateta on steroids, so maybe that's why. When I say this, I don't mean it's a necessarily bigger wine. It's more complex, it's more vibrant, it's more animated, it's more energetic. It's like putting your fingers into an electric fuse and zzz. It's so packed with everything, which is beautiful for me. You can have a concentrated red with so much life. The glass that we chose for the wine this year is Riedel's Syrah glass. Surprise. It's the Syrah glass that they called the old world Syrah glass again, which matches our Syrah blend here perfectly well.